Exactly. Yeah, and it could just be done.
Yeah.
It's also super insecure.
Yeah.
I also think like
I'm insecure.
Me too.
All right, we got another thing from North Texas this time.
Oh, cool.
Is it for Nick only?
He will like it. You will not like it.
Oh.
Why? Sorry. Why? Okay, let's figure this out.
So we have a married couple driving a minivan. The guy's name
I hate
is
it already.
the guy's name is Zane. The
like
girl
it.
is Paola.
Ooh, Zane and Paola.
Yeah, they're driving in a minivan and they're being tailgated by another car. It's getting pretty close to them, so they decide to merge to the right to let this dude pass because he's
Smart.
being a dick, right? So as he passes, Zane flips him off.
Oh no.
Idiot, why?
Just let him pass.
Yeah, dude.
He flips him off, which he also mentions that his wife Paola hates it when he does this.
Then don't do it.
Going zany again.
Don't
Zany Zane.
do it.
some people
He does it all the time.
will shoot you just for that.
Yeah.
Because they're crazy.
Nah, that doesn't happen.
Oh no.
So what happens is the car pulls up next to them and fires several shots.
Why are you laughing, Nick?
Why would you say I would like this?
What? I didn't even get to the punchline yet. You're really laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
You guys were all laughing when he said that.
I wasn't. I definitely wasn't laughing.
Ooh, got you there.
What's the funny
Stop
part?
being mean to him.
Roll the tape back.
What's the funny part?
He fucked around and
The irony?
No, the contrast of saying, nah, they don't get shot. Then they got shot immediately after.
So yeah, they end up both getting shot.
Did they die?
But his wife dies.
Oh.
But he lived to tell the story?
But he lived.
And he fucking included that line of like, she hates when I do this.
But isn't that crazy how shit happens like that?
I didn't make that up. That's really what he said.
Did he actually not lie and say, yeah, I flipped him off and then he shot me?
That's what he said.
Not to victim blame, but he asked for it.
Kinda.
Not at all, dude.
People's realities
Not
are
at
just
all.
so fucking skewed.
You just can't test people though. You can't
People's
test
realities
people.
are so skewed. Like
You cannot, no. You should be able to fucking flip people off. It's called freedom of speech, Bart.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be assaulted for it.
No, but
that guy was provoking.
we live. Can you flip off a gorilla?
Yeah, and then they'll flip you. They'll throw shit at you.
No, you'll fucking pull your head off your head,
they
your
wouldn't.
body.
Because that's what gorillas hate. They hate getting flipped.
You could flip off a gorilla and he'll probably like think you
This
did
is-
magic.
I was with you for a second, then you pulled out the gorilla
No.
thing. Now I'm kind of
You're like, damn it, I can't support
It's-
this.
That guy was like,
Yeah, you should be able to stare a Rottweiler in his eyes, but guess what? He's gonna bite you in the face.
maybe if he has anger issues, but like,
But that's
you
the
should be
world.
able to fucking stare in his
Then
eyes.
flip off the people you know that don't
Look,
have anger
I'll say this.
issues.
If you're in California, you could probably flip off a good amount of people, depending on what city you're in. If you're in LA, West LA, you can flip off a lot of people.
I mean, that didn't happen.
Why? Because you're not afraid of the gays?
Well, I just think,
gun laws?
I think in the culture of driving out there, everyone's flipping everybody off.
I think there's a difference between like
Out there where? California? Why you say out there like you're not in California?
West LA, dude.
there's a clear difference between like yeah, it should be illegal, but there's also common sense, right? So like you don't want to provoke anything, even if it's legal to talk shit.
Yeah.
It's legal to talk shit, right? But if a fucking you don't know if you're driving next to a guy that just got out of jail and he's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And it's illegal for him to shoot you, right?
Yeah.
And he should go to jail for it.
Sure.
But at the same time, should you poke the bear?
Yeah, especially when you know someone's tailgating you and like they're acting like erratic on the road. You don't want to make that even worse by flipping them off. You just
yeah,
fucking
like
pull
what's
them to
your
the side.
mission?
Yeah.
Is your mission tonight to spend time with your lady and have a good time and get some pizza and watch a movie? Then does this take you away from the mission?
Oh, you're that kind of flipper offer? Do you guys do this or do you guys do this?
I've never flipped anyone off in my life.
Yeah.
That's not a friend.
Wow.
That's true.
I've never done that.
I don't flip anybody.
because I'm not asking for it.
I get a little bit of knuckle out.
A little bit.
I only do this to my friends.
Yeah, I only flip off friends.
It's like shocking, like straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like
I love Hawaii.
I'm not asking for it.
This feels like so forced to like hold every finger.
Because if I'm gonna go like this to a stranger, I might as well drive into his car.
Yeah. You might as well punch him in the face.
I might as well just go like this in.
Yeah, I've never flipped anyone off.
Yeah, there's no
I
point.
got like arthritis when I flip people off.
But there are people out there that believe like you should be able to be as offensive as possible and nothing happens to you.
Yeah.
And I'm all like, I agree. I mean, you can, and it's illegal if someone acts out violently, and then they should go to jail because because they lost it. That's still illegal. But you did provoke him, and then that's the karma. You fucked around and you found out.
I think it's a 50-50
I agree.
shot, dude.
I don't think they
50-50.
should, but you also asked for it.
Some people might be cool with it. They might just be like, well, fuck that guy.
Like, why would you want to jeopardize your whole family because you're upset?
I just can't believe in the interview this guy was like, she hates when I do that.
I could
He
see.
probably feels hella guilty.
I can see how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see like him like, and then the police is like, so what happened? I bring this, and she was like, hey, so when I do that, like I could see all that
That was
happening.
really good.
That was actually really
I
good.
felt kind of sad for a second.
She told me so.
Read that sentence.
He wrote, she was an innocent victim. She was a passenger in the car when I flipped off a driver who put us in danger. She always hated past tense.
Cause you fucking
When
killed
I
your
did
wife,
that.
you dumb fuck.
And I did it anyway.
Yeah, you're an idiot, dude.
That's the guilt. That's like I put us in this situation
Yeah,
because
damn, that's
I was trying to fuck around and find out.
I'm
Now you gotta live
glad.
with that.
I'm glad he recognized it though.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing though. Like,
No, don't put faces to it because then it's too real.
Is that a stock photo or a real photo?
Marriage license today. They got married.
They just got married?
They were going on their honeymoon.
Yeah,
She looks like a sweet lady too.
She looks like.
But she doesn't like when he
Yeah.
flips him off, so you know she has a lot of sense.
Yeah,
She was
does.
keeping him in line.
I do feel bad for certain people though that their world. So like they've been lucky enough to where they grew up in a world where that's not even a possibility
Yeah,
where someone will blast
Yeah,
your
that's
ass.
true, yeah.
For me, it's common sense, right? Especially in LA, every summer road rage happens. There's a lot of people that will just blast you because you cut them off or whatever. And so like if you grew up in a world where that's not even an option, and then as like things just get as far as like you're yelling at each other in a car, they're so ignorant to how the world really can be.
Did they have? I'm sorry, I maybe wasn't paying attention. Did he have a gun too?
No.
So it was just the other guy who was shooting back, and then he got shot as well, but his wife was the one who died.
Yeah.
They both got shot.
No, he just blasted into the car.
Wouldn't you, especially like I don't know, in like the state of Texas, just assume though that like you know there's already rules.
Very true.
Oh, it was in Texas?
People just have guns on them more likely, you know?
I was for sure not paying attention.
I don't assume Texas. Yeah, I don't assume Texas because that's not Texas behavior. That's more California behavior.
To flip people off?
To just like randomly blast.
In Texas, it's like I am proud of the Second Amendment. I know it's a privilege and a right. So everyone, let's uphold like let's not. Like, let's say if the teacher brings in this really cool soda fountain, all the kids are, all right, be cool, kid. Then we'll do a homework, or else we're gonna lose the privilege. That's Texas. California, it's already illegal, so fuck it, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't, it's like they already go, we have something really special, let's protect it.
It seems like in a place where you can grow up with guns being around that you would have a better practiced impulse control.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
I don't know. I just felt that it was safer there than here. Like the small towns that they have there. We have small towns
'Cause
too,
this
but
shit
there's
does-
still a lot of crime.
Yeah, this shit does happen in Cali, like, more.
For sure.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, there's always gonna be like an anomaly or like a a bad egg,
Yeah,
right? So
right.
I guess it's just the fucking lesson of just not provoking anybody because
Unless you're also ready to engage, I think.
But yeah, but to touch upon what Joe was saying, like, it's nice to be able to have your LV bag sitting on the passenger seat, and then no one should be breaking my car windows when I go inside to a store, right?
Right.
But then I grew up that's a reality if someone sees something valuable.
Yeah.
So even for me, like, if I have a regular fucking JanSport backpack, if I'm gonna go somewhere, I put it behind the car seat, right? Like, I don't even leave anything that looks
Sure.
like anything of value. It's just, you have to understand what the reality is.
It's crazy that some people do not understand that.
Yeah.
I used to be pissed about that too, but then I realized it's because they didn't grow up like me.
Right,
Like
they
it's
didn't, yeah.
Like what's second nature to you is just something that isn't even an option for them.
Well, also people gotta learn the hard way. You know what I mean? It's like you don't learn about your bag being stolen until it gets stolen.
Happens to you, yeah.
So same thing. Like you don't think that somebody's gonna shoot you, even if you flip somebody off. Maybe they're gonna do something back, but not. You might not think they're gonna shoot you. It's
Yeah.
just that happened to be the hard lesson that day.
There was this girl that at my old studio, she left her purse on the passenger seat of her car when
Come
she like
on.
ran in.
Oh.
And so somebody smashed her window. I had it all on video. Someone smashed her window, took her bag out, mad easy. She was pissed about it. And I was telling her, like, why did you leave it on the thing? And she was like, I'm just mad because my gun was in my bag.
Oh my gosh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it's even worse.
I know. And she's mad at him. And I'm like, you can't. I'm like, are you from out of state? She said, I grew up in Burbank. Wouldn't Burbank kind of fucking know?
Crazy. But that's also that's not how you treat weapons too.
Yeah.
If you have a weapon on you.
Just the other day, I was pumping gas, and then these Japanese tourists, they rented some motorcycles, and then this lady, after she figured out how to pump gas, she was going into the store, and her wallet, keys, everything was just left on her motorcycle seat. Thank God her other friend was there, and then she was just like, "You can't do that in America." And I was listening to their conversation. She goes, "You can't just leave this out in the open. Like, what are you doing?"
Yeah, Japan is really safe.
But it's like that in Japan. Like, you could literally just leave your fucking wallet and your things in your bag and then just go to the store, fucking pee, come back, whatever, right? Like, it's...
Yo, yeah.
So I was like, that's fucking crazy. But I think it's like that. Like, it's not
Very
second
cool.
nature when you grow up so peaceful. Like,
No, yeah.
if you think like, you know, arguing with someone is the craziest thing that can happen, they don't think like someone will murder you, then you're more confident about arguing.
You know what's crazy? When I was in Shanghai, I accidentally, like an idiot, left my Nintendo Switch in the basket of the Mobike. You know the little bikes you can rent and just ride around?
Oh, yeah.
I left it in the basket when I checked the bike back into the stall. I came back 4 hours later, it was still sitting in there.
Wow.
4
Isn't
hours,
like Dubai
dude.
like that too?
Yeah,
Where like people
yeah.
will leave the
Oh,
car. in
Dubai's
their-
even way more.
Yeah,
like,
their
safe,
Bentley
yeah.
like on the Bentley car, and they'll go like to the gym and shit. And
Cause
they come
that
back.
shit is haram, baby. You can't steal stuff.
Another lesson, this was designed for friends.
Honestly, I think that's right. Like, if you're gonna flick someone off, you better be planning to either get shot or shoot them.
I do think the biggest thing though is just knowing what your mission is. If your goal is to have a good time, don't do anything that leads away from it.
Yeah.
If you're having a good time, pulling over was great. That guy was tailgating, could have endangered you, let him go. And then if your mission is to go on a date, then keep going on a date.
Yeah, and if an altercation can be over in a second, why make it longer or more
Yeah,
complicated?
it's like if your goal is to have a good time, to have a good time at the supermarket with your family, some guy like shoulder bumps you or whatever, if you go, hey, what was that all about, man? Like, that's fucking literally going away from what your mission was that day.
Exactly. Yeah, and it could just be done.
Yeah.
It's also super insecure.
I also think like
I'm insecure.
Me too.
most people don't run into conflict every day, right? Or like if you do, you're dealing with normal people. So like you're just, it's more okay, I guess, for them to just like get into a quick little argument and then they move on with their day. But then I think you should avoid conflict at all costs, even if you look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Because you just never know when you're running into someone that will murder you.
Yeah, the stakes are too high.
Plus, if this guy's been doing that and she hates it every time he does it, then he's kind of been racking up that deposit. You know what I mean?
So he, yeah.
So you're saying he deserved it?
No,
Is that
but
what
I
you're
think
saying?
I think he
deserved
could've-
to lose his wife.
I don't think he
Yeah.
deserved it, but I think he asked for it. But I don't think he deserved it.
I don't think anyone deserves getting killed for flipping someone off, but
No.
his probabilities got higher.
Right.
Because one day you're gonna run into a nut and they're gonna kill you.
You're gonna roll a snake eyes eventually.
Most people, you can flip them off, and then maybe the furthest they'll go is be like, let's fight.
Or like that guy that's like pounding on your fucking window.
To the Bruno Mars song.
And then just touch me.